Hey, what's up, Sports to the Bone family? What's up? What's up? How are you guys doing? Shout out to you all. It's a beautiful Saturday morning. I want to big you up all, whether you are joining me from near or far. Yes, my viewers and subscribers. All right, so in this video, I want to take a look at the wicketkeeper batsman Devon Thomas and a couple of things that he had to say. Yes, man. Just the other day, the West Indies selectors named a squad to take on England in the first test. And, Devon Thomas is a name that a lot of fans were saying that, based on how he did in the first couple of rounds of the regional championship, his name should have been in that squad. Well, he spoke, and I must say that he sounded very humble and he articulated himself pretty well. You can't really say certain things to throw off the West Indies selectors, so I don't know if he was really speaking freely or he was just speaking things that, will not offend anybody. So basically what he's saying, my viewers and subscribers, is that right now he's motivated and he's determined to continue to improve and to see if he can, continue scoring runs for his team. And he's extremely grateful for the opportunity to be a part of the President's 11. He was saying that it's a perfect opportunity for him to continue to show his worth and to continue to show some amount of consistency just to build on the platform that he would have laid thus far. And we all know that so far Devon Thomas is actually one of the standout in the regional championship so far. He would have scored 242 runs after at an average of 80. I think he's about 80.66. Only second to the West Indies Test captain Craig Brathwaite, who would have scored 341. And we know Brathwaite had that double century in his thing there. So, boy, I tell my viewers and subscribers, if you're scoring at an average of 80 and you're not able to get in the test team, then you might be saying to yourself, tough luck. It's just a couple of games, but they only had a couple of games to look at everybody. So, the man might feel like the man might have a reason to feel salt. But one will remember probably the most brilliant knock thus far would have been that 112 that he got. I think it was against Barbados. Yeah, man, he got 112 against Barbados, and it was an innings full of shots, and really class. So boy, it's really tough. It's really tough when you know that a test series is coming around the corner and you are playing in the competition that you think they might use to select persons for the squad, and you are scoring at an average of 80 and you still can't get in. It's really tough, especially when you're talking about a team like West Indies, where they are always rotating people and recycling people, but I guess the mindset that he's looking at it with is really good. I guess that will be the way for him to continue to improve and to keep himself on the selector's radar. Because if you score at an average of 80 and you are placed in the president's 11, maybe if you push it up to 90, you might get into the test team, into the test squad. But as I said, it's an opportunity for them to look on him. He himself said it that he sees this opportunity in the President's 11 to really just play some more cricket and to make sure that he continues his level of consistency, so that the coach and the selectors will be able to have a look at him. He's quoted as saying, and I quote, "I look at it as getting that opportunity, one more opportunity to play cricket." He further went on to say, and I quote, I was motivated from last season, and I just basically took it into this season. So apparently from last season, we know especially in the CPL he was doing his thing, even though it's a different format. So I guess that sort of motivation just roll over, and he has continued to do his thing. So as I said, West Indies team is not the most difficult team in the world to make once you are making runs. If you are making runs, the selectors can only ignore you for so long or so far, and then they will have to draw on you, because people in the test team, they are not performing. I know regional championship is different, but that is the tournament that they give us to give the players to ask them to score runs. So if it is the case that they are scoring runs, they can only turn a blind eye for so long. He also went on to say, and I quote, he's just trying to do a lot of batting and stay consistent. Just make sure that his batting is improved, try to do better, and make sure that his level of consistency is improving. He's not trying to keep it at the same level. He wants it to improve. So I am hoping that when the championship return, we will see him scoring a lot more half centuries, and so forth. Because if he's going to get into this West Indies team, it's probably best for him to try and score runs so he can maybe slip into the squad as a specialist batsman. Because where the wicket keeping position is concerned, I don't think Joshua Da Silva is going anywhere for now, anytime soon. You understand? As I said, Doric is there just the same, and Doric will be captain in the President's 11. So those are two guys that I think the selectors might be looking at. There are a couple of other youngsters that are coming through that they might look at and say, all right, these are the guys that we're looking forward to. I think it was OJ that sent me a video, and I was looking at what Desmond Haynes had to say a couple of weeks ago, where he was saying something of a sort like, they were going to try and see if they can get a couple of the under 19 players in and around the setup to really try and see if they can fast track their learning or their improvement. And I mean, getting all of them there wouldn't really make any sense. You want to pick the best out of the best. It might not work out, and further down the line, the ones that you left out might be the ones that come on to really take over. But at the end of the day, you have to work with what you think is the best. So if they can get maybe 3 or 4 of these youngsters that would have performed and make sure that they are up there, and in camps. I don't know if they can put it together in the camp, because you still have to test them. A couple of them playing in the regional tournaments, you still have to look at them and see, well, if they can manage or not. So I don't know. It's a whole different level of viewers and subscribers moving from under 19 over. So they would have showed potential. So there's no reason why the coaches shouldn't be able to continue to groom them and make sure that they are stepping up. But anyways, not switching off topic. Devon Thomas again. So yeah, he was saying that his goal is just to continue to make runs, continue to show that he is capable. And even that century that he got, I think in the interview he was saying that the aim was to try and get a 150 before the game, and he was able to go there and get a century. Yes, fell short, got 112, but at the end of the day, a century is a century. And in our championship, when you score a century, people eyes must be open. I know it is not the most competitive league in the world or tournament in the world, but at the end of the day, any format of cricket, when you score a century, people going definitely look twice. So it's a good start. It's a good way to get the eye of the selectors on you, just by scoring runs. And as I said, the mindset sounds right. He's saying that right now he just want to remain consistent, continue to score runs, and to make sure that he's doing his best. And whatever happens. It's a good way to look at it, especially when you're dealing with West Indies cricket. So yeah, that is basically what Devon Thomas had to say, my viewers and subscribers. So we're just gonna keep a close eye on that President's 11 that will be playing. I think the game will go ahead. I think on the 1st of March, if I'm not mistaken, it will start. I think so. Yeah, man, I would have covered it in previous video, but I think that is when it will start. So as I said, it's a good opportunity for guys to show themselves. So Lozano probably will feel a little bit hard done by the fact that he did not get in the squad after he was called up for Sri Lanka. So he's there. As I said, Devon Thomas, Shane Doric, a couple of other youngsters from Windward Islands and Leeward Islands, they are showing potential. These guys are showing potential, and they are going to want to go out there and, basically stand out. At the end of the day, it's a team performance, it's a team sport. You need to do what is best for the team. But when they are selecting the team, they are going to be looking at the guys that are outperforming the other guys. It's really weird. It's a team sport, and you do everything for the team to win. You understand? But they're going to look at your individual stat when it is time. So yeah, that is basically what Devon Thomas had to say, my viewers and subscribers. So we're going to leave that one right there for now. So just go and big up on yourself. Until next time. Zin, I'm out.